Andrew Alirez back in the lineup for the Bears this year, heading up against Josh Edmond. Josh Edmond, very, very talented wrestler. Third at the 2024 Big 12 tournament, and he's been a two-time NCAA qualifier, losing in the blood rounds in 2024. So this should be a good matchup. Alirez's first freestyle matchup, first folk style matchup back since doing freestyle, taking an Olympic red shirt last year, losing in the semifinals of the Olympic trials to Nick Lee. Very, very competitive matchup between those two, very high scoring. So there's nothing to nothing to be upset about, nothing to hang his head on. Andrew Alirez, one of the best wrestlers in the country, and that is going to be proved throughout this season. Let's see if he can keep up with it as he faces Josh Edmond in his first matchup back. Alirez in on the leg. Alirez getting to that single, quick, fast, speedy. Takedown for Alirez. Picking up where he left off. That famous single, getting to the outside, picking it up, and kicking the leg out of Edmond, picking up the three-point takedown with about 2 minutes left in the first period. Big momentum shift here for the Bears. Started off 0-2, losing at 197 pounds and losing at 285. Then coming back and winning 125 and 133. Let's see if Alirez can head it into the intermission with a lot of momentum on the Bears side. Going for the turn here is Alirez. He's got the wing in on that left side. Edmond trying to kick. Edmond trying to kick. Edmond doing a good job not giving up any back points here. Alirez gives up the one-point escape. Edmond up to his feet now. 3-1 in favor of Alirez. Last time we've seen Alirez here wrestling in the middle of this mat was back in February of 2023 on his road to a NCAA title, where he went 28-0 throughout the season and picked up a big win against Real Woods of Iowa in the finals, capping off a historic run for Alirez and for the Bears, being the first Division I national champion since 1962. Shot attempt there by Alirez to the outside again. That's his bread and butter. Getting to that outside, picking it up to his feet now. Let's see what Edmond tries to do. Edmond knows if he gets up to his feet, that kick is coming. There it is. That kick is coming. You got to know the kick is coming. This isn't soccer, Andrew, but you know how to kick there with getting that leg out. 25 seconds left in the first period. Up 6-1 is Alirez. Both of his takedowns look very similar. He gets to that right side. He gets to that sweep, picks the leg up. He kicks for the moon. He's got that wing in on the left side. We're seeing more action from Alirez here on top. When we last saw Alirez, he was very, very good at takedowns and then cutting the wrestlers to get more points. Alirez is showing here that he's worked a little bit in terms of folk style by working on top and trying to get those turns. Let's see how that plays out for him this matchup as Edmond gets choice to start the second, and he's going to go down. Riding here on top is Andrew Alirez, trying to get out is Edmond, and he does. 6-2 in favor of Alirez. Alirez has gone to that shot twice. Let's see if he makes it a third time. Let's see if he goes for that third single leg to the right side. Edmond staying in a good position here, trying to stay square with Alirez, not allowing him to get to that outside. Shot attempt there by Edmond. Good defense there by Alirez. It looked like Edmond could have got the takedown there, but Alirez doing a great job at defending, getting his arms under the arms, under the arms of Edmond and getting him off of him before he could pick up a takedown there. Good job by Alirez. Alirez up 6-2. He has a minute and 30 seconds worth of riding time, so that he has in his favor. Going for the front headlock now is Alirez. Bringing him to the mat, going to that leg, going off to a double here, and he picks up the takedown. Gets the takedown there with Edmond in the tripod stance. If this was freestyle, then he would need to get that knee on the mat for the takedown to count. But since this is folk style, ladies and gentlemen, that takedown counted whether or not he was on his knee. So 9-2 in favor of Alirez. 40 seconds left in the second period, and he's building riding time. Going back to that wing on the left side. He's been going to that wing the entire time he's been on top. Every time he's got a chance, he's going to that wing on that left side. So let's see if he tries to go for the tilt again like he did in the first period. He's got the wing and the cross wrist. Wing and a cross wrist on that left side. Letting go of the cross wrist. Gets the wing, but does get a stall warning called on Edmond. Edmond not doing a lot right now. Doesn't look like he can do a lot with that wing in the grasp of Alirez. So short time. That'll be the end of the second period. 9-2 in favor of Alirez. He is going to go ahead and get choice to start the third, and he's going to go ahead and choose neutral. Alirez looking dominant on his feet, also looking dominant on the mat as well. So let's see how he does here when it comes to this third period. Can he finish it out strong? Restarting here in the third period. Edmond had a nice shot attempt in the second period, not able to capitalize off it with Alirez's great defense. So let's see what he decides to do here to kind of kick this, cut this lead down a little bit, as Alirez is up 7, and riding time is definitely in favor of Alirez. If he can make it past the minute and 25-second mark, he will get that point. Another shot attempt there by Edmond. Good defense there by Alirez. Shot attempt there by Alirez. He's got his hand. Oh, nope. Breakaway by Edmond. They're back to their feet, creating space. Back to that front headlock. Alirez is really good with that front headlock. That grip is very good. He's got that head in a very peculiar situation for Edmond, but he gets his head out. Right now, with a minute left in the third period, riding time is locked in favor of Alirez. So, if Alirez can hold on here, whether he gets a takedown or not, he will end up with a major victory over Josh Edmond. But he's got to go ahead and hold on here with about 50 seconds left in the third period. Can he score again as he heads out of the mat? Stall call on Edmond, which will give Alirez that 1 point that he needed. So unofficially, score is 11-2 in favor of Alirez with 45 seconds left in the third. When Alirez was out last year on his Olympic red shirt, shot attempt there by Alirez, good defense by Edmond. When Alirez was on his Olympic red shirt last year, he stopped by, had a few words, and we talked about it a little bit. He talked about his pace. He talked about how important it was to score. Go out there and score. Keep moving. It's about being not the one that is most technical, but the one that's going to push through all 3 periods. Okay, and Alirez has been doing just that. He's used the same takedown, but he's used the same 2 moves to score points on his feet. He looks for the same move on top. He is doing everything he can by pushing forward, pushing through the matchup, and trying to do his best to score a big win for the Bears. Stall call here on Edmond again. Gives him the 1 point stall, 1 point for stalling. Gonna get a second here. 11-2 is the score. And that will be the matchup there. Andrew Alirez back in the Bank of Colorado Arena. First time since 2023. Picks up the major decision victory over Josh Edmond and picks up 4 for the Bears. As we head